That's real, Jocelyn. What you've been through is straight up spiritual warfare. When people are so consumed with tearing you down that they'll align with anyone, even people they don't like, just to go against you. That's not normal jealousy. That's obsession. That's hate, and it's dangerous. But like you said, God intervened. He saw it all, and he made sure they couldn't destroy you. I think this Victims of Envy episode should carry that exact message. How jealousy can turn into a full blown hate campaign, how people will align out of spite, and how God always steps in.
I don't know, cringe? Cringe is how close my daughter is to my exes. That's cringe. The cringe is them commenting on her posts like, you're cute, but they don't talk to my other children. I think for me is the amount of things that do go unchecked because so many people want to do what they want without any kind of regulation. People can come out here and act like they can do whatever and they get no consequences. Thank God for God, you know? So this episode is like a part two to my last video that's currently uploading. And this is like I said, a continuation of that conversation about people that click up against you out of jealousy, spite, and envy, and they produce and narrate a demise for you. It's mostly because you've either put your foot down or you've established a boundary that they do not want to comply with. They feel that your boundaries are an insult to them and their pursuit of doing whatever it is they want to do. And to them, you're an obstacle for them to achieve that. Victims of envy. Have you ever been hated on to the point of obsession, to the point of these people will make and narrate a whole smear campaign, probably have gang stalkers to follow you or try to harass you, try to harm you, all because of jealousy, because you told someone, no, I don't want to be with you, I don't co-sign to the things that you're doing, I'm going to remove myself. And they insist on bringing drama back to you because they feel entitled to your energy. And if they can't have it, then they will try to destroy you. And they will team up with people that have the same slight and have them help to try to destroy and assassinate your character or even your body. So that's what today's episode is about. Let's dive in. Jealousy is one thing, but when it turns into a full-blown hate campaign, that's something deeper. Some people aren't just envious of you, they want to see you fall. When they realize they can't destroy you, they'll start recruiting others to do their dirty work. That's what we're talking about today. Envy, gaslighting, and how some of the worst betrayals come from the people that you least expect. I've seen this firsthand. I've had a group of people I once loved, helped, and supported, turn against me. Not because I did something wrong, but because my existence alone was a problem for them. And the craziest part, these people had nothing in common. And the crazy part is these people had nothing in common but their hatred for me. This included ex-friends, my own older children, my sister, my some of my family, even my son's father, even ex-partners. My son's father, he's been known to stalk my life through social media, has called people that I know and try to convince them I'm crazy or a witch or whatever nonsense he can come up with. So I had his girlfriends call people, spread lies, and try to turn people against me. And how far did it go? Only God knows. But one thing I do know, if someone is stupid enough to believe gossip without question, they truly deserve the reality that comes with believing the lies. Um, I had a point where even my own sister, half sister, was sending emails across the eastern seaboard smearing my name, saying I'm on drugs and I'm a prostitute and all these other things. Um, I've had I've had quite my share of slander from people that I thought that I could trust. Um, the last guy, my ex boyfriend that I was just with, had a smear campaign from Chicago to Atlanta about how wrong I am, how sneaky or conniving, or how much of a liar or a cheat I was, yet and still he could not leave me alone, could not stop obsessing over me. So much so that he contacts my children. And my question was, how does that look that my children are friends with my ex-boyfriends or my daughter is friends with my exes? And why is there a monetary exchange with him and not your own father? A lot of red flags, to wonder what is the benefit of being around people that have either disrespected your mother or has blatantly shown that type of jealousy and envy towards your mother, like our dear neighbor next door that I don't have any communication with, but somehow she seems to know things. How does she know that?
I wanted to take a moment to be as raw.
Ah, so the 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 gaslighting and the let's play friends and just so I can get close to you to see how I can, find your vulnerabilities and all this other stuff. Like I've been slandered a lot, and now it's like even now that my kids have gotten this narrative, well, when I don't do what they want me to do, then I get punished. And that's been such a highlight for so many people. Oh, well, she's not doing what we want her to do. So let's take it out on her like this. Let's try this. Let's do this. And because I'm usually such a caring and kind individual, um, it gets taken for granted. It really does get exploited. So, let's talk about how envy shows up in these so called friend groups and family members who secretly want your downfall. Slander and gossip. Okay, when people can't stand the way others love and respect you, they'll try to tear down your character. They'll spread lies, twist the truth, and paint you as the villain to justify their own bitterness. Recruiting others. They don't just hate you in silence, they want backup. So they gather who's ever weak minded enough to believe them. Exes team up with ex friends, family members join in, and suddenly you're the common enemy. Gaslighting and manipulation. They'll try to convince you that you're the problem. They'll make you question yourself, make others doubt you, and rewrite history to make themselves look innocent. Obsessive monitoring, okay? They claim they want nothing to do with you, but somehow they're always watching, always lurking, always finding a way to insert themselves into your life. And why people believe the lies? Let's be real. Some people don't even need proof, okay? They just want to believe the worst about you because it makes them feel better about themselves. Others are too weak to think for themselves, so they go along with whatever's being said. But here's the truth: you don't need to fix the lies people choose to believe. That's not your job. How to protect yourself. So, what do you do when you find yourself the target of jealousy and gaslighting? Stop explaining yourself. Let people think what they want. The truth always reveals itself in time. Keep your circle small. Not everyone deserves access to you. If they show that they're against you, believe them. It shouldn't be this push and pull. It shouldn't be always be battle of the wits. It shouldn't even be anything about comparisons. We're all in the same playing field, right? So I want good for you. You should want good for me too. But if I find that your motives are contrary to that, then it should only take one time. Anything else is disastrous. Recognize that even family can be toxic. Please. Just because someone is blood doesn't mean they have your best interests at heart. And yes, that includes your own children, your own siblings, and your own parents. Trust that God sees it all. When they thought they were setting you up, God was setting you apart. Their hate cannot override his plan. Hallelujah. So let them watch, right? At the end of the day, I'm still standing. They tried to come against me and they failed. Because when God is for you, no one can be against you. Hallelujah. So let them talk. Let them gather. Let them stalk from a distance. They will never sit at my table again, and they will never stop my blessings. To those who truly support me, thank you. Your love and your prayers mean everything. And to those still watching, still plotting, keep watching. This is exactly why God continues to bless me. You don't have to fix what God already handled. Your job is to keep living, keep shining, and keep elevating. Let their jealousy consume them. You've got better things ahead. So I did want to jot these gems today because it's obviously such a big topic in my life. Like, friends close and your enemies closer, right? Like, I didn't even know that it was this bad because I'm so in a grateful, joyous, happy mood that I wouldn't think that someone is trying to set me up like I've hurt myself or someone else. I know that I've been too giving and too loving for people to create a narrative that other people are just going to co-sign to without even asking. So you were looking for something to say, oh, I knew that they were always a little shady. No, that's just something that somebody made up so you could feel better about yourself. So, and it's sad that, families are split up for this kind of stuff. And like I said in my previous video, people are unalived for this. Like, friends go on trips and the friend don't come back. Friends go to parties in hotels, get stuck in the hotel freezer. Friends find out that they got a friend and they wind up in abandoned homes, burnt to death, by alive. I mean, this stuff happens way more than people give social media credit for, give their friends groups credit for, because you're around all these people that supposedly care about you and love you. And isn't that how takeoff passed? Like, you're supposed to be surrounded by all these people that's supposed to protect, care about, and that be really the problem, that we think that we can trust people. But and that's why I give props to my Christian friends, because I know I'm cool with people that I pray with, people that break bread with my kids, that look out for my kids and stuff like that. People that don't just take word for it. They come and ask my kids how they're doing, and not just the top ones that have their own mental issues. I'm talking about the younger ones that are actually doing really well in school and are really dedicated on love and doing the right thing. So, you have to really assess who you have around you, because Like I said, these people, they really disguise themselves, be sitting up with you and your family and all this, or you got some exes that'll hold vendettas and bitter grudges for decades and think that you still care. Meanwhile, you moved on with your life. He's sitting there all up in your kids' ears, bribing your kids, telling your kids, oh, you won't get caught. It's just your mama. You don't like her anyway. Hey, I see a lot of people don't like her for the same reason, huh? She told them all no, huh? She didn't allow them to use her. She didn't allow them to cross her boundaries either, huh? She thinks she all that. She thinks she can't be touched. Well, let's see about that. Let's see what we can do to dear old mommy dearest. It's really like that. And when you can understand that, then you can play accordingly. Now you understand the rules. Okay, play your hand accordingly. Okay, well, what you watching, what you hating? So you're gonna spend the rest of your life being a hater, and that's really all they can do. They'll recruit all kind of people. They can go really really far and put your name on some dark web list and having people that you don't even know got a secret vendetta upon you on stuff that you ain't never even did. Ain't that crazy? But you the crazy one. And they go out of their way to see what is this. I still don't even know if the plot against me was about some crazy insurance money or whatever. I have no idea. But all I know is that there was a lot of people involved that I was close to, that I've housed, that I've cared about, that turned around, stole from me, and said that I wasn't worth nothing. I wasn't even called me everything but a child of God, for real, and claimed all these things and horrific things. But like I said, I felt that other people go through this. You know, other people go through this. So I just pray for people that have been gang stalked over jealousy or been victims of envy, because it's real. And it's crazy because you could be a really good person to people. You could be that one. I'll give you my last shirt, jacket off my back, a place to stay, a hot meal, and these people will cook up and find a whole bunch of people that don't like you to say, "Hey, did my mom sound a little crazy to you?" I'm like, wow. So whatever these people are upset at, they gonna co-sign on it just because they mad at me for saying no. So that's my advice. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I wanna go ahead and post this because after the full moon, I just wanted to get a couple of my thoughts out while I'm in meditation about it. But I really had to meditate and pray to God for this, because I didn't know it was that bad. I did not know that people really hated you that much, that people won't even care to check. They just go, "Oh, really? Your mama was mean to you? Oh, she shouldn't have ever. Oh, why would she ever be so mean to you? Oh, we believe you." I mean, like, whole grown adults that have a whole, like, it's like these people don't even know me. They ain't shook my hand, don't know my middle name, don't know my favorite color, don't know nothing about me, and the little that they do is little bits of here and there. But these people don't even know me to have a vendetta against me. They don't know me to not like me. But that's just the following nature of these people. They want to be on a bandwagon of whoever looks like they shouty big stuff. But I hope that moving forward, I'm not sure how. Like, if I'm not in your life, I really don't know how you're gonna insert yourself in it. Like my ex and my sister did, emailing people and going through my friends list. So I don't even keep friends on my Facebook anymore. I see my friends in real life. Thank you. But I just don't understand how people will really have the time. They'll make time to hate. They really do, and you'd be surprised how long the list really is. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. God bless you. If you need any prayer, comment below. Share to somebody who you think might need this message. Until next time. Stay in prayer. Hallelujah.